What an interesting book. Lots of questions, wasn't it? Well, I read that book to you today for a reason, because today we're going to be looking at multiplication. You may or may not have heard of multiplication, but by the end of today you'll not only know what multiplication is, but you may even be able to solve your own multiplication stories. So, what is multiplication? Well, multiplication is when we have a known group of numbers, say 3 groups, with an equal number in each group. So each group has 5. And you're trying to work out how many we have all together. So in the book we just read, each orange has 8 slices. We can see lots of multiplication stories and problems that we can work out. But how can we do that? Really easy trick I can show you today that can make working out multiplication stories really easy for you. It's called the set model. Let's take the flower story from the book we just read. So I have 3 red flowers, and those 3 red flowers have 5 petals each. How many petals do I have all together? So what numbers can you see and hear in that problem? That's right, we have a 3 and a 5. And what is the problem asking us to do? To find how many petals do I have all together? That's right. So this is when we use multiplication to work out how many petals we have all together. And we can use a set model to easily see our problem and work it out. So, to use the set model to solve this problem of 3 flowers with 5 petals each, how many all together, we first need to create our groups or our sets. So how many groups or sets do you think we start with? So 3. And we can start our set model by first drawing 3 circles to represent our 3 flowers or our 3 groups. Next, we need to work out how many each group has. How many do you think each group has? Excellent! We know each flower has 5 petals each, so each group will have 5 in each group. So it could look a little like this. 3 groups, as you can see, and we record 5 dots or 5 circles in each of those 3 groups to represent our 5 petals. So what could we do next to work out how many we have all together? That's right, we could count them one by one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Excellent. How else could we work out how many we have all together? That's right, we could use doubles. So we could do 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, and then add one more, 15. That's great. What's another technique we could use to count? That's right, we could count in 5s as well. So 5, 10, 15. So what is our answer? It's 15, that's right. And when you were counting them, what were you doing? What was the technique? What were you doing to count them? You were using addition, that's right. Always remember with multiplication that you can use addition once you have created a set model like this. Try another one. I have 4 trucks and each truck has 2 trailers. How many trailers all together? How could we work this out? That's right. First, we draw our groups. So if I have 4 trucks and each truck has 2 trailers, how many groups do we start with? 4. 4. That's right. And if I have 4 trucks and each truck has 2 trailers, how many in each group? 2. That's right. So now we have 4 groups with 2 in each group. How many do we have altogether? How can we work it out? That's right, addition. We add the groups of 2 together. So how could we count it? Well, we can do ones again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What's another way we could count it? We could count in doubles. That's right. So 2, 4, 6, 8. So how many do we have altogether? 8, correct. Look how we can easily see our multiplication story when we use a set model to work out how many we have altogether. Now it's your turn. Each of you are going to get a worksheet. Each worksheet's going to have 2 multiplication stories from today's book. You need to use the set model that we've worked on together today to find the answer for your problem. Good luck.